In 2025, I had set out a goal to have a business that was producing $4 million a month. It is 15 days away from 2025. You have to be delusional about your success. What's up, everybody? My name is Landon, Brazile. I'm the co-founder of ZFind. We simply help property owners connect with Airbnb operators that are looking to do rental arbitrage in the Airbnb space. So I just want to start this video off by saying the reason why I'm qualified to tell you a lot of the things that I'm telling you is because through ZFind, we enable coaches to make an extra $150,000 per month minimum after the third month of working with us. And we're simply a platform that allows for their students to acquire properties for rental arbitrage, which means that they no longer have to call property owners and convince them to allow Airbnb, because our platform provides them with properties that are already approved for Airbnb. Now, the purpose of this video is to help you guys understand that you have to be delusional about success. And when I talk about success, success is really what you make it, right? Success to me is setting out a clear goal and taking action to achieve those goals and watching those goals come into fruition after I've taken action, right? See, success isn't really the end goal. A lot of people who don't have success, they look at success as that end goal. What is that end goal to them? If someone wants to have a Rolls Royce, they're going to say, oh, you have a Rolls Royce, you're successful. But maybe me having a Rolls Royce was just a car that I wanted to have. And that wasn't true success to me. True success to me was, okay, I'm gonna get the Rolls Royce, but I'm going to then do this initiative that's going to allow for me to have this or accomplish this. And that's what success looks like to me. So success is all relative to whoever the person is. So you have to think about that first. Think about that as we progress in this video. The reason why I say you have to be delusional about success is because you're not going to achieve anything that you want if you don't believe. But oftentimes your biggest goals are going to come with some type of delusion around it. In 2020, I had a full-time job, literally had no business at all. I owned no real estate at all. 2020, I was working a job at Tesla. No, 2019, I was working a job at Tesla. 2020, I was building websites for car dealerships as a full-time job. In 2020, I told myself by May of 2022, I will have hit $70,000 in 1 month. What was that? A goal. Now, with that goal had to come some type of action. So in 2020, I had no idea how I would hit that goal of $70,000 in 1 month. By the time April came of 2022, I had an Airbnb business. I had quit my job. I had a platform that was helping people get properties. I was fully focused on entrepreneurship, and I had made $68,000 in the month of April. The goal that I set in 2020 was because I was delusional about my goals, right? I was delusional about my success. And so being delusional about your success could mean all things in all forms. In 2025, I had set out a goal to have a business that was producing $4 million a month. It is 15 days away from 2025. I have not yet hit $4 million a month. But guess what? By me setting a delusional goal and me being delusional about my success, I took delusional actions. And delusional actions do not mean a bad thing. So when you think about your success and what you want, you're delusional because you have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea what's going to happen. All you know is that your ambition, your goal, the things that you want, the success that you want in life is so grand that it just does not even sound real. If you talk to a normal person about this goal, they will have no idea what you're talking about. There's some things I've mentioned before to people that I will tell them, which that's the first mistake. Do not tell people your goals if those people don't align with your goals. Do not tell people your goals if those people have not proven to you that they have achieved anything close to those goals. Do not tell your goals to people who are small-minded, because those people will, even if they don't say it to you, will shoot down your goals subconsciously or consciously in their mind, which is also energy that projects towards your future. So avoid doing those things at all costs. The delusion behind me believing that I could achieve certain things is what allowed for me to take the action towards those things, to allow for me to have an outcome that was either as equal to or as close to or greater than the goal that I had set in the past. So I need you guys to understand how important it is to set these type of goals. And you don't have to call it delusion. You can call it something else. You can frame your mind in a way that makes you believe that whatever goal you have set, you will achieve it. I'm out here in front of a golf course. It's a country club that I'm a part of. And I love country clubs. I'm part of a country club in Houston. I'm a part of a country club in Dallas. I'm a part of a country club in Georgia, right? And I have been grateful. I've been super grateful of the things that I've been able to have. And I'm super, super thankful for the things that I have. And I'm super aware of the things that I have as well. But these things were not part of my goals. I did not plan to be a part of a country club. I did not plan to have a network of individuals who can spend their morning on a Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. in golf. I did not have that a part of my goals. What my goals were, though, were for me to have a business that gave me the freedom to then golf whenever I wanted to. So with that goal, it allowed for me to become a part of a country club because that goal aligned with what's available in the world for me. It's very, very intentional. If you set proper goals, if you set the right goals, and it doesn't even have to seem right in the moment, just set the goal. Make the goal so big, make the goal so delusional that you have no choice but to achieve it. Because guess what? All your actions are going to align with that goal that you've set. And at some point, if you stay on track, if you stay disciplined, if you stay developing yourself, developing your mind, getting proper sleep, getting developing your person, who you are, developing everything that has to do with yourself, you will find yourself in rooms, you will find yourself in settings, you will find yourself achieving things that you forgot you even set as a goal. Now, the other part to this is always make sure that you're writing down your goals. See, you don't have to write down your goals, but what it does when you do write down your goals is you're training your mind, you're telling your mind, you're showing your mind with physical appearance that this is something that you're headed towards. See, your mind does not forget. If your mind sees something, it's going to remember it. Whether you remember it consciously or subconsciously, your mind is not going to forget it. All the actions that you take towards that desired achievement is going to give you the output at which you set when you thought of it or wrote it. So writing down these things is super important to your success. Is what you can do to create that habit of your goals that you're setting is by doing things like maybe writing it down in a notebook, right? A notebook that you may view every day, maybe journaling, right? You can journal. One of the things that I like to do, all right, so for example, I'll find an image, right? An image that may represent all the things that I want. And it could be materialistic things. It could be, financial things. It could be changing lives for people. Maybe I want to retire my parents. Maybe I want to retire my dad, which I've been fortunate enough to do at some type of capacity. It could be, personal things, right? It could be, I want to be jacked. I want to be lean. I want to have the best. I want to have the best mental capacity. It could be whatever these things are that visually share what your goals are, right? So find images, put images together. And most people recognize this as something called a vision board. So you can create like some type of vision board, put it on, Canva, or throw it together as an image, and then take that image and make it your wallpaper of your phone. Make it the wallpaper of your laptop, right? Print it out and put it on your wall, right? So now you're writing down these things, you're visually putting these things somewhere, and then also you're seeing these things every day, right? So on my vision board, I have the things that I want as images, but I also have text over them as things that I want to accomplish, so that I see it both as the actual picture image and as the words that they say, right? So I have exactly what I want to hit in revenue, exactly what I want to do for myself, exactly what I want to do for the people around me, exactly what I want to do for my body, right? So these are all things that I have already mapped out. And these are things that I put on my vision board 2 years ago. And it's still been my phone screen. And I've hit some things, right? There's things that I'm still working on to this day. Now, the last thing you want to do out of all these things is set a date, right? By setting the date, it's going to tell your mind subconsciously that you have until this time to hit this goal. Now, if you don't hit that goal by that time, it's okay, because you set the goal, right? You have the ability, you are yourself. You have the ability to renegotiate with yourself, reset that goal to a farther spectrum. But what it allows you to do is stay focused on that goal until you hit it. See, there's nothing wrong with setting a big, audacious goal. There's nothing wrong with setting a goal that's so huge that it's hard for anyone to even fathom or believe. But if you don't put a date behind it, what you're telling yourself is, it's just up in the air. It'll happen whenever it happens, right? But if you set a goal and you put a date behind it, it then gives you intention. You start to, if your goal is to have the best physical body that you've ever had, that you've never even imagined before, that doesn't run in your family, that you have no idea how you're gonna hit it, but you've set that goal and you may have set that date, then along the way, along your journey, if someone decides to hand you a drink to drink, or if someone tells you to hit this blunt, you're gonna probably turn it down because you know it's not in alignment with how long it may take you to hit that goal. These are things that you can just think of. It's very, very important for you guys to understand these concepts, because if you don't understand these concepts, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to hit these goals because you're not gonna be straight in your face. Now, there is power behind you saying, I'm going to achieve something, I'm going to reach this goal, and then moving on with your day. That's very powerful as well, because what are you doing? You're speaking this thing into the universe. When you speak into the universe and then take action towards that thing that you spoke about, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, you will achieve it at some point. But I like to be very, very intentional. I like to know exactly, this is the goal that I set. These are the actions that I'm taking. Over time, I start to realize that the goals that I set are aligning with the actions that I'm taking. Therefore, at some point, these goals are going to be met. And if I'm seeing these goals that I set every single day, then I know without a shadow of a doubt that I will eventually hit that. So it's super, super important. I really want you guys to understand that in totality. Another thing that's important for you guys to realize is the people around you. Understanding that a lot of people around you are not going to see the same goals that you see. A lot of people, for example, if you're telling your goals to someone who has not achieved all the things that they want to achieve in life, and maybe they feel like it's too late for them, if you tell your goals to that person, they're going to think about how they have accomplished things in their life, and they're going to project those fears onto you. And even if you don't believe those fears that they're projecting onto you, will be energy that is projected onto you or projected onto your future as a whole and can limit you. So the best way for you to accomplish these things is just to not say them at all. If you do decide to say them, try to say them around people who have accomplished these things or are already headed on this path, or have the mental capacity to understand that what you say is what you can do. What you can do should be what you believe. What you believe is what you can achieve, right? Get around people that will believe things that you say can be true, because they know in their mind that if they set out to do something or they set out to make a goal about something, they will achieve that thing simply because they know how sharp they are. They know how their mind works. They know that they've accomplished goals that they've set. And they simply know that success follows action. Success will chase you if you take action. Success will chase you if you work out of love. Success will chase you if you work out of enlightenment, right? Success will not chase you if you work out of fear. Success will not chase you if you don't look at things abundantly, right? And things can be as abundant as money coming back to you in ways that you have no idea. So for example, see, people talk about courses all the time as if they're bad, right? If I want to self-develop and I buy a course that costs me this amount of money, and I feel like this amount of money is big enough to where if I purchase this thing, this course or this self-development training, and I purchase this self-development training and I'm losing this amount out of my bank account, and I'm thinking so far ahead that, hey, I'm losing $4,000 out my bank account because I'm trying to buy this thing to better myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I won't have any money. That's limiting your growth because you're not thinking abundantly. You're not thinking that me buying this self-development training is actually going to increase who I am as a person, which will then allow for me to be opened up to more success, because the person that I am today is not the person that I will become after I learn what I need to learn. Therefore, the person that I need to become after I learn what I need to learn will allow for success to follow me and chase me, because now I'm the person that I need to become, and I'm the person who is deserving of what that thing is that I'm trying to achieve, right? And so the money will come back to you in some sort of capacity. So always think abundantly, always express yourself in an abundant way, right? Again, I have not achieved that $4 million a month goal. It is a goal that I set, right? I've never seen $4 million a month. I've never seen $1 million a month. But guess what? It's possible, right? Why is it possible? Because I believe it. And that's all that matters. It's possible because I believe it. And guess what? I don't care how long it takes. I just know that every action that I take is going to reciprocate in what I want in the future if I'm taking proper action. If I believe that the discipline that I hold, if I believe that the sacrifices that I take, if I believe that the risks that I take are aligned with whatever goal that is. Now, in my mind, I know what numbers I need to hit every single month, what type of clients I need to work with, what type of coaches I need to work with every single day, every single month to be able to hit that goal. I've allowed for coaches to make $1 million a month. I've allowed for coaches to make $2 million a month. That's possible. I believe that's possible. I can look at a coach and say, hey, if you do this, and you integrate this within this, and you do this marketing strategy, or you do webinars, or whatever the case may be, there's a high chance that you're gonna hit $1 million a month, or there's a high chance that you're gonna hit $1 million in a day, because I've seen it with my own eyes. So because I've seen it with my own eyes, I know that it's possible. So I know that if I have enough coaches that are doing this, then I know that they're going to generate us enough students that's going to allow for us to have enough customers that are paying us this amount of money every single day to allow us to send at least $1 million a month in invoices. So the goal is set. The goal may be delusional, but the goal is backed by belief. And that's all that matters. So believe in yourself, trust yourself, take action towards your beliefs, because at the end of the day, you will achieve exactly what you believe. And just leave it at that. Don't start guessing. Don't start saying, oh, like it's coming too soon. I deal with that too. Maybe, I've dealt with that, 15 days away, and I'm nowhere near that $4 million a month goal. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, dang, like, I should have set this goal a lot further. And it's like, nah, like I set the goal for a reason. Maybe it's not my time. Maybe I'm not the person that I need to become to be deserving of that $4 million a month. Maybe the person that I am right now is deserving of that $400,000 a month, which means I need to get back to work. I need to continue to work on myself until I'm able to achieve that $4 million a month. And then guess what? That $4 million a month will then become normal to me, so normal that I will set a new goal. But being grateful for that $4 million a month is what matters, because it's a goal that I set. Now, when I set that $4 million a month goal and I achieved that $4 million a month goal, guess what? I believe in myself even more, and that's what matters. So just take everything that I'm saying. Don't take it with a grain of salt. You can apply it to your life. You cannot listen to me. If you stayed this long to the end of the video, I truly, truly appreciate you, because at the end of the day, this is only going to resonate with people who feel like it's going to resonate with them. So just keep in mind that everything is all your goals and your achievements, your belief. I can only speak these things. God is, speaking to me to speak to you in ways that maybe you didn't see certain things. And I feel like it's my job, my duty to speak these things out to the universe. And that's my goal for this video. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Landon Brazile. If you don't know me, you will know me. Even if it takes 100 videos or 1,000 videos or 10,000 videos for you guys to know who I am. But today, I just want to share these things with you. So hope you guys are having a great week, great weekend, great month, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video.